Can you accelerate getting your driver's license at 16? There's nothing like the taste of freedom that comes with your first driver's license. It's like holding a golden ticket to go wherever you want, whenever you want. Well, almost. The thing about most states, including here in Oregon where I call home, is that they have these graduated licensing programs. They are like training wheels for drivers, designed to minimize risks for newbies like you until you've proven you can ride without them. So, let's deconstruct your situation. Legality and preparation. You got your permit in May, and your birthday was in October, which puts you right smack in the middle of a waiting game. The law usually says that you need to hold your learner's permit for a full year before you can upgrade to a provisional license. Think of it as a mandatory trial period, an extended test drive, if you will. Now, I remember seeing kids getting antsy when their friends started driving before them because they got their permits earlier. But the thing is, you can't just skip ahead because you feel ready, or because you've hit that magical age of sweet 16. That waiting period is like a marathon, not a sprint, and there's a reason for each mile. Exceptions to the rule. Are there any? I'm no lawyer, but from what I understand, most states are pretty rigid with these requirements. It's like trying to persuade your parents to let you out past curfew. They'll often stand firm because it's for your own safety. However, some states might allow for exceptions, such as if you need to drive for work or family reasons. But those are cases where you'd need to check with your local DMV. You can find the specifics for Oregon here, https://u.oregon.gov/o.dmv pages driverid legitinstructpermit.spx. But just basing it on your question, it sounds like you're in the majority of folks who just have to count down the days. So what can you do? Well, here's what you can't do. Get your driver's license before that year is up. Here's what you can do. Make the most of this time. Practice, practice, practice. Get comfortable with driving in different conditions. Rain-slicked streets aren't uncommon here in Portland, and driving on them can be as tricky as solving a Rubik's Cube with your feet. You can also use this time to reinforce good driving habits, like not texting at the wheel, seriously, and just be aware of how you're sharing the road. Bikes are practically cars here in Portland, and you've got to look out for them like they're one of your own. Patience is a virtue. 3.5 months might feel like an eternity now, but time has a sneaky way of flying by when you least expect it. My advice? Focus on being the best driver you can be. That way, when the clock ticks down, you'll pass that road test with flying colors, and those keys will be as good as in your pocket. And remember, driving is a huge responsibility. Treat it with respect, and it'll treat you well in return. Drive safe.